Checker Pro Joe here on the Checker Pro Radio Show, bringing you experts in different areas of home improvement. And today, I've got Cody Johnson from Garage Door Doctor here to answer some questions for me. How you doing, Cody?
I'm doing great, and I'm blessed to be here.
Oh, you're looking great, my friend. You are our expert on the radio today in garage doors, and I have a question for you because I know you bring this up a lot, and I want to know why it's so important to have a fully stocked truck in the garage door business. Garage Door Doctor has fully stocked trucks. What does that mean, fully stocked, and why is it so important?
Yeah, as we were growing the business, we didn't know this at first, right? So you live and you learn, right? So a lot of times, to me, the number one thing that we're trying to do is create a great customer experience, and to me, it's a failure if I make you book out half your day to wait for me, and then I get there and you have a simple task that needs to be taken care of, and I can't do it because I don't have it on my truck because I, the business, didn't invest in myself to put parts on the truck. So, first of all, it's an inconvenience for the client to have to then book out, either extend their day out for the or miss work tomorrow because we have to come back to change rollers or something like that. So, the number one thing is convenience for the client. But also, and this is a little bit, and you would think, okay, that might be obvious, right, Cody? But here's the other thing that we found from personal experience, right? Because I was a technician, and I didn't do this, but I found, like, in my mind this would happen if I didn't have a certain part. Let's say I get to your house and a part was wearing out. Instead of me telling you about it, I would find, like, in my mind, maybe I wouldn't tell you about it because I don't have it on the truck. And that means I have to drive an hour and a half round trip to go get it and come back. Do I really want to? Well, my wants shouldn't matter. If there's something that is failing or worn down or worn out, it's my job to present that to you and let you make a decision. And so it to me, having a fully stocked, truck eliminates that issue. It eliminates kind of the mindset of it's 120 and now I have to drive there and drive back to change a small part. And so to me, it helps both the technician and the client get a better product at the end.
And I agree with it because it makes so much sense. As a homeowner, I've had technicians come out to do different things on my home. And what's really frustrating is you only need this part, sir. It's a small part. It's only $12, but we don't have it. We're going to have to go to the supply house. We're going to have to order it. Could be 2, 3, 4 days, maybe a week. Or the answer I really don't like, I think we can get this doohickey at Home Depot. That's not a good sign, right? That's like a chuck
Uh,
in a truck answer. I think we can get this doohickey over at that home store. It's much better when Garage Door Doctor rolls up, takes a look, and says, "You know what? We know exactly what this is. It's a certain part." And as a matter of fact, it's under warranty. Even better news, we have a handful in our vehicle here, in our van. We're going to make this change out real quick. Thank you. That's what
yeah.
I love.
Well, and not only that, like, what we're going to be rolling out very soon. I'll give you a little bit of a sneak peek that's coming soon. For our warehouse that we have a lot of stuff here too, right? And so what we're going to start rolling out pretty soon is that we're going to have one of our parts runner, right? So if my
Mhm.
technician's at your house and the part is available. So some things are true special orders, and that's understandable. We our goal is to have our goal is to have 95% of what we need on the truck, right? If it's a common need, then we'll get it on the truck. That's what we do. But there are some special one-offs, maybe a motherboard for a motor unit. Well, the motherboards we won't have because they'll get destroyed in the vehicle. We'd have to custom order that. But if it's available in our city, we'll have our parts runner go get it and then bring it out to that technician because again, we want to make it as convenient as possible for the client. Let's get this problem solved now. If it's like me and my wife tells me to get something taken care of, and then she gets home that night and I say, well, look, we're going to take care of, they're out here today, but now they're going to be out 3 days from now to actually fix this. That she would not be very happy with me. So the goal is just get stuff taken care of ASAP.
Yeah, the parts runner. I'm familiar with that in other industries. Auto repair, tires, right? You go to the tire store and they may not have it right there at that tire shop, but they can look it up, send a runner, and within 20 minutes it's in that shop and they're putting it on your vehicle. Same type of thing, right?
Absolutely. If it's possible, there if we have to order from manufacturer, then we have to do that. And then we'll run our percentages, right? And if we're commonly ordering this, guess what? Now it becomes a stock item. So, but yeah, I love the way that we're kind of growing that to again increase the experience for the client.
That's fantastic news. Thank you so much for joining me here today on Check a Pro Radio, Cody. I really appreciate it. And by the way, everybody, Cody's information, all of his information, is in the show notes of this podcast. We'll see you next time, Cody.
Well, thank you.